going on, everybody? It's Thrills on Wheels. The final night for Halloween Horror Nights, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to turn right to try and get a wristband for at least one of the final shows of Bill and Ted. And I think a lot of people over in the Simpsons land have already gotten wristbands, but we're gonna try to get at least one of the final shows here. This is actually the first time that I have been at the event in the daylight still. Pretty interesting seeing it in the daylight, and it's a lot different. Going into Springfield to try and get one last Bill and Ted wristband before they sell out. This line is way longer than I thought. So we're going through the Twirl and Whirl entrance to get a wristband. Boom shakalaka. I got a 12:30. I honestly cannot believe that that just happened. There has been people waiting in line forever, and I got one and I can't believe it. Opens at 6:30. We're going in right now. Going into Scarecrow one last time, folks. One last time. Da, 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 da. Let me go. One last time to this amazing house, the scariest house of HHN 27 for good reason. I got stuck in there before the last room and it was really scary. They really nailed it with the houses here. Amazing, A+, 10 out of 10 once again for Scarecrow. Never gets old. It might sound kind of weird, but I got pretty sad going through that house for one last time. Into Hive. Here we go, guys. This is it. That was really good. That was a really good run through up Hive. And it was a very scary run through up Hive. I think they're telling everybody since it's the last night to just jump out and give it your all. I think I'm gonna give it a B-, 6 out of 10. Really good costumes in there for sure. Going into Blumhouse, 10-minute wait right now. We just got out of Blumhouse and that was a really solid run. I really do enjoy that house, so overall I'm gonna give it a B+, 7 out of 10. Here we go, an invasion, folks. Hello. I smell coffee for some reason. Going into The Shining, and we're gonna use our express pass for this one. Lloyd, the bartender, has just entered The Shining here at 7:15. So we are going to go in and say hello and do The Shining for one last time. Here we go into The Shining one final time. We just got out of The Shining and Jeremy Film scared me really badly with his cup in there. Hey man! American Horror Story, 90 minutes. We are definitely using Express. My favorite thing about that house is the smells that they put in there. The smell of poo, the smell of gardening, all sorts of stuff that they put in there. All the smells in there are really, really poignant. We're going into Saw one last time. My least favorite house of the year, but overall still a decent house since HHN 27 is so good. Here we go into Saw. All right guys, I got a turkey croissant, a key lime pie, and a bottled water, all for $18.10. Here is the Fallen, 75 minutes. Just got out of Fallen and that was great as usual. Always has the feel of a classic original Horror Nights house. Definitely B+ or an A-, 8 out of 10. Now into Dead Waters. Dead Waters, best house of the year. Dead Waters, I just fear that it's gonna go away tomorrow. But it's okay because Halloween Horror Nights will be back. Dead Waters, best house of the year as usual. That one scare right before you go into the ladies' cabin where that little window pops open got me really, really good. Like I said before, Dead Waters, A+, Love that house. One of the best houses I've ever been in at Halloween Horror Nights ever. Here we go into Ash vs. Evil Dead, and that is a long wait for this house, 60 minutes. There is the moon on this final night of Halloween Horror Nights. Ash vs. Evil Dead, one last time, folks. Here we go, Ash vs. Evil Dead. We just ran into Kyle from View from the Cheap Seats. He was nice enough to give me a shout out and take a video. He's a really nice guy, big fan of him. Type in View from the Cheap Seats on YouTube, Disney, Universal, theme park videos, and all sorts of more videos too on his channel. Really awesome, great guy, so check out his channel. Great stuff. It's almost that time of night. We are about to get in line for the final 12:30 showing of Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure. Here we go. Got my wristband for the 12:30 show, and we are about to try and get in line. So for the last show of Bill and Ted, they have put us in this line. Wow. This is a packed crowd. The second to last show is just starting right now. Audience dudes.
Dear butt hurting me with the voice of saying.
Here we go. Here we go, folks. This is it. All right, here we go. Here comes the crowd. All these people for Bill and Ted. Alright guys, so we just got out of the final guest show of Bill and Ted, and that was probably the best show I've ever seen, just due to the crowd and the emotion of it all. It was really cool because Mike Aiello and Michael Roddy and James Keaton were all sitting in the first 2 rows, and they were getting very emotional and they were clapping and everything because they've had a long history of this show too, starting out their careers here, and it's kind of where it all started with Horror Nights, and a big deal for this show to be gone, and it's a big staple of Universal that's going away, but it'll be around forever in our hearts. They nailed a lot of the cues, they nailed a lot of the lines, and the show kept having to get delayed because of all the clapping and all the standing ovations that were going on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to film it, but it was just really great to be there and watch all those guys perform and watch people like Mike Aiello and Michael Roddy and James Keaton sit and smile there in the front row. I also just wanted to say what a great time I've had at HHN 27 this year. I've had an awesome time, you guys. If it weren't for Halloween Horror Nights, I wouldn't have not only the same love for Universal, but the same love for theme parks in general. That is the heart and soul of my vlogs. That is the heart and soul of why I come to theme parks. Mike Aiello and the team have really just grabbed me from the time I was like 14, and I really just have an obsession with this place because of Halloween Horror Nights. If it were every day of the year, I would come here every day of the year. I mean, I know that sounds a little crazy. I love it so much. The creativity in it, the art, the quality, the sets, the costumes, and most importantly, the engagement with the fans and the crowd that come around every single year. Here's my final list. Number 1, Dead Waters. Number 2, Scarecrow. Number 3, The Shining. Number 4, The Fallen. Number 5, American Horror Story. Number 6, Blumhouse. Number 7, Ash vs. Evil Dead. Number 8, Hive. And number 9, Saw. For the scare zones, I would say number 1, Trick or Treat. Number 2, Invasion. Number 3, The Purge. Number 4, Festival of the Deadliest. And number 5, Altars of Horror. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you guys so much for subscribing and liking and all the comments. But that's not really what matters. What matters is me just entertaining you guys and giving you good advice about the park. So that's all that matters. I don't care about the numbers of subscribers that I get. As always, thank you so much. And until next time, this is Thrills on Wheels. And this is Willie T, signing off.